Hello friends, welcome back to our channel IT India. This is lecture second for the series Linux commands. And again in this video also we will discuss basic commands only because few of the basic commands were left in the previous video. So let's start with the first command, how to cut paste a file from one folder to another in Linux. Here is the command, mv, then file name, then destination slash path. So basically you are just giving the path here slash, it could be like slash home slash ec2-user or anything whatever you want to give. Just after mv there should be file name. I will just show you over the terminal itself. Okay, let's verify our location first. We are under ec2-user, right? So let's create a test. Instead of that, let's test which all files are there. So there is test file. Let's try to move it. So mv test and then destination. I'm just using slash home just for simplicity. Slash home. Permission denied because I do not have the root permissions, and root permissions are required for just accessing the slash home. So I can access my directory. If you want, I can try with sudo because using sudo I will have root permissions. Yeah, you can simply see now I am able to move using the same command because command is still same. Command is mv test slash home. Earlier also it was there, but the difference is that now I am having root permissions. Let's verify if this file has moved over to that location or not. cd slash home ls. You can see test is there, right? So it has been moved successfully. But let's verify if it has moved from the previous directory. Previous directory was cd hyphen slash home ec2-user. Let's verify over here. Yeah, test is not there. It was there, but now it is not there. So this is the purpose of move command, that is mv, to move file from one place to another. But in copy, what was happening? The file was still there on the source place and was getting copied to the destination as well. Now let's move toward our next question, how to rename a file in Linux. So for that, let me show you the command first. It is mv file name, then file new name, and that's it. So indirectly we are using mv command to rename a file. So let's try. So here we can see file underscore a is there, and let me rename it to file underscore b, and you can see there is no file with the name file underscore b. So let me try mv file underscore a and then new name that we are thinking. Yeah, so basically it is moving the content of file a to file b, and let's verify. So it's ls command. So file b is there, but file a is not there. So simply we are renaming the name of a file using the mv command. So now next question, how to read or display top 5 lines from a file in Linux. So for that command is very simple. It is head -5 file name. Let me just show you head -5 file underscore b because we have content in that file. So yeah, these are the top 5 lines. Let's verify if this is the case. Cat file underscore b. Yeah, you can see top 5 lines were there, and we have got only this in the output of our command. Here you can see, and here also you can verify. So this is how it works. And now let's move to the next question. How to read or display bottom 5 lines from a file in Linux. So for that command is tail -5 then file name. It's in the same manner, but for the top there is head command, for the bottom there is tail command. Rest it is same. So you can already verify last lines are here. So let's try on the same file, tail -5 and file name is file underscore b. Yeah, you can see we are getting the last 5 lines only. Now next question, how to sort a content of a file in Linux. So for that command are here, sort file name, and if you want that in reverse order then you can use sort space -r space file name. This will be the command. So let's try. It has been sorted as per the alphabetical order. Lines starting with A are at the top and line starting with B comes after that, and then in the increasing order. Now let's use the another command, sort -r, right? So let's try that. Now it has reverted that. So basically it is still sorting that, but in the reverse order. So this is the purpose of using -r. So you can see sort space -r space file b. This was our command. So now next question, how to search a word and display matching content from a file in Linux. So for that, command is here, grep word and then file name. Let's try with that. So in this file itself, number is there, right? So let's try to find out this one itself, number, and file name is file underscore b. You can see, count the number. It is highlighted over here, right? How to use wildcard in Linux? So we will use wildcard in these commands. ls file star touch file 1.5. Basically, we are using these wildcard to create multiple files at a time and to find multiple files at a time. So I will show you in both the cases what is the case. So ls file star, all the files starting with the name file will be filtered out. You can see whichever file has the file in the beginning of its name has been filtered out. Now we will use the touch command to create multiple files, and here we will use test, right? And then these braces, and make sure there should be only 2 dots between 1 and 5. Otherwise the command will not work. No, command will still work, but there will be a difference. I will show you that as well. So now instead of filtering out all the files, we will filter the files that start with test, because we have just learned a new command. So we will use that itself. Try using these commands in this manner. So yeah, all these files test1, test2, test3, test4, test5 are created. But what if we use more than 2 dot over here? It is still working, right? We haven't got any error. But what is the difference then? So again, let's try to filter out if it has created. Yeah, file has got created, but it is now considering it as the name of the file, not the wildcard. So this is the difference. So exactly 2 dots should be there. Now next question, how to shuffle content of a file in Linux? Shuffle, basically, you understand. So basically we are creating the randomness in the file. Content will move around without the need of any particular order. So suppose we have just sorted the content. Basically you can say shuffle is reverse of sorting. So we can see here is file B, right? So this is the order. First line is batch transform, real-time inference. It is in that order. Now let's shuffle this file and then observe if there is any difference. Yeah, you can see the difference. Batch transform is still there, that is fine, because we are just shuffling. It is not like every line should be moved from its place. It's just shuffling, right? But second line was real time. Now it's count the number. Then third line was serverless. Now it is Amazon Lex. So basically it is shuffling the lines randomly in the same file. That's it. Now next question, how to count number of lines in a file in Linux? So this is also important command, because it can be required multiple times when you are working on any project. So wc-l, then file name, it should be the command, and let's perform this command on the same file, that is file underscore b, and we can see there are 21 lines in the file b. So it has made our task of counting the lines easy, because there could be 500, 600 or even thousands of lines. So we can simply calculate with this command. Now next question, how to check if two files are identical or not in Linux? So let's try with that. So basically command for that will be cmp compare file A, file B. So let's do one thing. We have file B, right? So let's make a copy of this cp file B and then copy it to file A. I think it has been copied. Let's try. File A is there, file B is there. So let's try to get file A. If it has the content of file B, yeah, it has. So let's try to compare these files, because these both files should be identical, right? We are not getting any output, so both the files are same. Let's try to make any change to file A, and then what we will get will be just confirmed, right? I have just entered few lines in this, and I have saved it, and I have saved as well. It is clearly indicating file A and file B differ in line 1. It is also giving you the line number where is the difference. So this is how we can compare two identical files. How to find a file in Linux? So this will be the command find, then path, then hyphen name, and then file name. So you can give a try with that as well. So right now I am under ec2-user, and there is dir1 already created. Let's move to dir1. Now ls, there is dir2 as well. So let's move to that as well. And there is test file and file 1, right? So now path of here is this one, right? So now let's move to our previous path, cd dot dot cd dot dot. Now we are under, let's verify again, we are under ec2-user, right? So let's try to find this test file under this path that we have just used. So I am giving this path. Instead of that, we do one thing, we give this path, not the complete path. For that, find /home, I have given the path, right? Now hyphen name and then test. Yeah, it is there. It is clearly indicating, and it is also adding the directory in which it is there. It was not under dir1. We have just mentioned the dir1, right? So let's do one thing. We are removing dir1 as well. We want to search it under ec2-user. Yeah, it is giving the required output. So this is the benefit. And okay, let's do one thing. Let's try with another name, test4. Yeah, it is giving the name. It is under ec2-user. So in this manner, we can use the find command to find any file with the name by giving some relative or absolute path. Complete path is not required. You can just give some direction. Even if you want, you can just give /, but after that you should have the permission to check all the files. That is the difference. And that's why I was using that thing. Now next question, how to display previously used command in past. I have already discussed this. It is nothing but history command. You can just simply run history command and you will be able to see all the commands that we have used. We have used these commands as of now. So yeah, you are getting all those. Now how to check syntax and option available for a command. So for that you can just simply use help command. It is, let me show you again. So for getting the help in any command like cd, you can just type help cd suppose. So you are getting all the options and all if you want to get any help related to any command. Now how to read and get more information about a command. If you need more information about a command, you can use man, that is manual. So let me just show you man cp. So it is giving all things, cp, copy files and directories, description, options, flags, synopsis. It is giving all the details. So you can refer that as well. How to check which executable is using for a command. So for that, you can use which command, which will just give you the place where, okay, let me go to out of it using Q button. So which, suppose I want to look for cd command. It is giving me the executable for this. It is placed over here. So let me search for which mv. It is also here. So in this manner, we can use the executable. If it is there or not, if it is there, exactly at which location it is there. Now how to check calendar of last year. So you can use this command cal month year. Let me just show you. It is also very simple and useful command. So cal, suppose I am trying to check the month 11 of which year, 2023. Yeah, it is giving the output. You can check in this manner. So this is how it works. So friends, this was all in this video. Thanks for watching this video. Have a great learning.